Investigators had a DNA profile linked to over a dozen murders. They had ballistics evidence connecting the same weapon across multiple crime scenes. What finally identified him wasn't any of that directly. It was his own son getting arrested for something unrelated. Lonnie Franklin Jr. worked as a garage attendant and mechanic in South Los Angeles and was known in his neighborhood as an ordinary, unremarkable presence. Starting in the mid-1980s, Franklin murdered at least 10 women in the area, with a gap of over a decade between some of the killings that led investigators to nickname him the Grim Sleeper, believing incorrectly that he'd simply stopped. Exposia keeps returning to cases like this one, where familial genetic evidence became the key that decades of direct investigation never could. In 2010, Franklin's son was arrested on an unrelated charge, and his DNA was entered into a state database as standard procedure. That profile came back as a close familial match to DNA recovered from the murder scenes, something investigators had never had before. That partial match led them directly to Lonnie Franklin Jr., who was arrested days later and convicted in 2016. Tag someone who thinks DNA databases only catch the actual person who committed a crime. An unrelated arrest and a routine database entry ended a killing spree that had run for over 2 decades. What do you think this technique means for every other case still sitting cold with unmatched DNA?